Debt is considered to be a double-edged sword. This single tool can make you super rich, but it can also make you broke overnight. In this video, we will show you how the rich use debt to make more money, and how debt can be a powerful force propelling all your dreams and endeavors. Number 1. The rich build empires. The story of debt is not new. It goes back to the 1800s when Rockefeller did business worth $400 billion in today's dollar terms. Rockefeller was not born rich. A farmer's son and a high school dropout went on to become the richest American to ever live, richer than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Elon Musk combined. Rockefeller was never great at school because school didn't teach about money. However, when he got an assistant bookkeeper job, he learned about the business world inside and out. He knew he could generate immense wealth if only he had the seed money. So, he started a small agricultural commodity trading business, borrowing a mere $1,000 from his father. That was his first debt, but it gave him a strong foothold in the world of business. Within 2 years, he was making $17,000 in profits. During this time, the oil industry was showing a rising trend. There existed a market for kerosene oil, but kerosene extraction using coal was tedious, and storage barrel costs were high. So Rockefeller used gasoline instead of coal and produced barrels in-house at a fraction of their cost. Such innovative techniques won him the bankers' and lenders' trust, and they started lending him money on more favorable terms. This was when the whole game changed for Rockefeller. He strategically used debt to acquire smaller competitors and create an oil monopoly. This monopoly helped him secure volume discounts from the railroads. He could now transport kerosene at much cheaper rates, so even low-income households could afford it. By the 1870s, that same farmer's son became a 31-year-old millionaire, and his company, Standard Oil, was refining 90% of the oil in the entire US. The most noteworthy thing about Rockefeller was that he always paid off his debt on time, but never hesitated to borrow when he saw a growth opportunity. Number 2. The rich don't take salary. While we have all heard about billion-dollar mansions, expensive cars, and luxurious vacations, the rich don't pay for all of this from their salary. In 2021, Elon Musk revealed the secret behind such a luxurious lifestyle through his tweet. "I only have stock. Thus, the only way for me to pay taxes personally is to sell stock." Elon Musk doesn't take a salary, but he owns Tesla stocks worth billions of dollars. However, he doesn't sell them either, yet he still lives a luxurious lifestyle. The secret? He borrows money against the stocks and lives off that debt. Debt brings him double benefits. First, it prevents him from paying taxes. Debt, being borrowed money, attracts no taxes, even though it's still money in his bank account that he can spend as he wishes. Second, he doesn't actually sell his Tesla stock because selling it would attract capital gains tax. Instead, he uses the stock as collateral to get a loan, often called an evergreen line of credit. Suppose he gets a loan at a 6% interest rate. The only thing he needs to ensure is that Tesla's stock grows by at least 6%. When he needs to pay off that debt, he simply takes out another loan against the same stock and pays off the first debt. This cycle continues, and Musk lives the life we can all only dream of. Number 3. The rich love real estate. While regular people struggle to pay off a single house mortgage, the rich borrow to buy multiple houses across the world, and they don't even live in them. Despite having billions in net worth, they still borrow money to buy properties worth millions. Even Elon Musk borrowed $61 million to buy 5 houses in California in 2018, even though he could afford to pay up front. Regular people borrow money when they can't afford something. However, the rich borrow even when they can afford it. Why? Because debt equals no taxes. Let's say you find a property worth $1 million. You borrow 80% from the bank and raise 20% from investors. Suppose your debt repayment is $100,000 and property maintenance costs $20,000, making your total expenses $120,000. If you rent out the property for $140,000, you profit $20,000 without using your own money. The best part? You won't have to pay any taxes on this income because of depreciation. Number 4. The rich don't mix things up. When Elon Musk decided to buy Twitter, he borrowed $13 billion, despite having a net worth of $250 billion. This is called a leverage buyout, LBO. In an LBO, The borrowed money is secured against the assets of the acquired company, in this case, Twitter. If Twitter makes money, Elon enjoys the profits. But if it fails, his personal risk is limited. The lenders cannot ask him to sell off his $94 billion worth of Tesla shares. Number 5. The rich generate liquidity. The rich hold assets for eternity and pass them on to their children. However, they don't let go of investment opportunities just to stay debt-free. In April 2023, Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, borrowed $5.5 billion for a nationwide 5G rollout in India, even though he could afford to pay up front. Why? Because he wanted to leave his assets to his children while using debt to fund new opportunities. With 5G expected to contribute $180 billion to India's economy by 2030, Ambani knows borrowing now will pay off in the future. Number 6. The rich inflate out their debt. Back in 2012, Mark Zuckerberg took out a house mortgage at 1.05% interest, while the average rate was 2.76%. He got this low rate because banks knew he was a low-risk borrower. However, what Zuckerberg really gained from this deal was immediate access to his dream home, investing his own money elsewhere for higher returns, spreading out payments over 30 years, while inflation reduces their real value. Instead of paying up front, he grabbed high-return opportunities, postponed expenses, and reduced costs in inflation-adjusted terms.